They love the sound of their voice as they point fingers and preach. We are all on the spectrum of self-absorption, creating a self that we can love in healthy development.
No.
I can't believe somebody would be somebody like this.
No.
I think they are some of the biggest narcissists in the world.
They are. In other words, if I write about aggression, or I write about envy, or I write about narcissism, every single human being that has ever lived is inside that circle. We all have that quality. And the worst type of people are those who say, oh no, it's not me. I'm not a narcissist. It's not possible. I explain why we are all narcissists, why we're all self-absorbed. It comes from the way that we are raised as children and how we need to feel validated for ourselves. So the people who claim that they're not narcissistic are generally very dangerous.
I've seen them manipulate and divide in ways that just makes no sense to me. And I think they're extremely powerful when it comes down to persuasion.
Sounds like you've had some personal experience.
So the campaign, let's just say if I'm dealing with you and you did something that you had to make a tough decision. Wait a minute, this is an entire game being played. And then a year and a half later, everybody realized it was a game being played. And this isn't just one instance. Here's the crazy thing. These are good people. And typically the part that I see for moralizers leads me to the chapter that you're talking about here next. I think more passive aggressive, hardcore. But the moralizers to me are people that are driven by envy. That's the challenge for me with moralizers. Most people that come from a place of moralizers are now willing to be that guy, Schopenhauer, the guy you're talking about who was a narcissist at the highest level, and says, rather than me being at a level 20 that you explained, kind of like the book Power versus Force, I think moralizers are now willing to put the work. That's the challenge. They want that same attention that some of these people get in their lives with the work, but they're frightened of putting the work in. So let's talk about signs of envy, okay? So again, I read this, and one of my favorite things you do in this book, it's like speaking to my father when I go up and I say, let me tell you what this person said, let me tell you what that person did.